Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throws right side, and that's complete. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
Certainly.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Eluding the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson as his guys are able to extend their lead. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Escaping the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson being chased out left. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A final shot before break. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Dobbins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. James Prochet. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little... The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Jackson on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're...
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Jackson going to hold on to this.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left, but they took what little time was on the clock and used it well. Exclamation point.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.